Mistakes are opportunities for new beginnings. I originally set I set 2 of these bird feeders on either side of the archway that goes in out of my garden, out of my first area of my garden. Well, within no time at all, I put bird seed in here from late winter, early spring, and within no time at all, the sunflower seeds that I use. Right now, I'll tell you which sunflower seed I use in the comments. The sunflower seed that I used dropped to the ground. There's a parable of the birds in the Bible. Some of the seed hits hard ground and it can't grow. Some of the seeds get in the weeds. Well, some of the seeds hit the ground and make new sunflowers. That's another parable of the seed. And these sunflower seeds hit the ground and make sunflowers. And soon my little doorway was blocked. Well, honestly, there are other reasons I had put this bird feeder in the wrong place. Number one, I started putting out bird feeders in January, right after a freeze, when my only bird that I had in my yard at that time, my mockingbird, I inched out into my garden to record visually what was going on. The sleet had started, and I wrote a little post about that. I don't remember what I said now, but when I walked into the garden, there was nothing happening. It was silent. It was silent, and I didn't see anything but a few plinks of sleet and this mockingbird. It's almost like in the darkest day of winter, my mockingbird came to me, and I wondered. He had been the only bird in my yard for almost a full year. Was that mockingbird my spirit angel? And I studied the mockingbird, and I found out that the mockingbird is patient. In fact, there's a Native American myth about the mockingbird, and how when everybody lined up to be named, all the animals, all the other birds pushed each other around and bullied each other to be the first of the line. But the mockingbird waited patiently at the end of the line. And the great one said, "Mockingbird, I've seen you standing there patiently. I've given other birds names." No, they were looking for their song. The great one was giving them their songs. A little edit there on my own story. The great one was giving the birds their songs. It's more than a title, I guarantee you. But titles are important. Songs are the main thing. But the great one was giving each bird his song. And they got to the end. And the great one said, "Mockingbird, I've seen you sitting there patiently waiting. I've given other birds songs that I thought were befitting of them. The woodpecker, the whippoorwill, the mourning dove. But you have waited so patiently. I'm going to reward you. I'm going to allow you to sing every song that every other bird sings and more. You can invent your own song."